BFME Alert 2, 2000 on up, and this is round 2 of our 3 versus 3 trilogy that we had on the 28th of August. We have, horror scroll, we have myself, Jimbo, as Isengard this time, and we have Luke, But Destroy, I think that's, but yeah, well, Luke certainly gets an A star for his inventive names, let's put it that way. The real Carl. And let us hope that we see the real Carl in this game, Carl. Right. And down here, our opponents. Lewis, down here. Furnace first with that. There is an advantage to going with the furnace first. Somehow you just feel that influx of cash coming in a lot quicker. Over here, Ryan doesn't need cash. Fuck that, doesn't need it. He's going for a barracks and a stables. Fuck the money, fuck the farms, don't need it. Who gives a shit about that stuff? And over here, Jackson as men. Now Jackson means business if he's going to be men, that's for sure. Stables, angled towards whoever's north, which would be me. And he's going for Boromir. He's not going for Theoden. He's not going for that cheeky fucker. He's going for old Bozza. He's going for a little bit of ground melee tactics over here. And he's going to level him up here, as all good players should. Right. So, let's see. Now, this one's on the old... shit, I forgot the name of this one. But it is a pretty damn big map. Right, I got me pikeys out. I'm expecting some sort of horse rush. And at least, I don't know, at least these guys are a little bit quicker than, let's say, Gondor Tower Guards or something like that. But, yes, here we go. Right. Luke. What is Luke doing? What is Luke doing? Now, I see Bozza. He started off well. He's got farms. Very pretty farms. They look good. It looks good. I see 1 Gondor soldiers, right? I think I probably should sit with Luke next time, because I think with a little bit of guidance, Luke could be a really hardcore player. Right, over here, Carl also getting his cav out, sort of, but he hasn't bought any platoons just yet, and nothing there either. Okay. Oh, I take that back. Right. He's got his little horses over here. Theoden too. Now, oh shit, on a stick, he's got bloody Saruman out. I think we know what's happened here. If this bloody turns out to be a real shit show on this side of the map, then we will know why. But, oh, you've got to have heal. Have you got heal, Carl? If you got heal, you can bring those bad boys back. Got to destroy, get that builder, get Billy the Builder. Got to get Billy the Builder. Now he's blown 3,000 on Saruman right here. Oh, you gotta get this wanker. Oh no. Yes, he's gonna get him. For sure he's gonna get him. For sure. Theoden, what you do? Tickling him? I don't fucking believe it. I don't fucking believe what I am seeing here. How the fuck did that builder get back? That is... There must be some glitch going on here. That is ridiculous. Right. Ryan's getting involved over here, and so is Luke. Luke's sending troops. He's sending Gondor soldiers. To be fair, they are cannon fodder, but he's getting some horses out as well. Fair enough. Right. I see a couple of platoons of horses going around over here. Right. I'm moving my troops into position as well. I like to go as far over here as possible. Don't like to see these towers. Don't make me get the trebuchets out, Jackson. Come on, that's just not fair, is it? If I get trebuchets out... You know I'm getting like 10 or 15 of these fuckers. Right. Here we go. So I've gone all the way around here. I don't want to see these horses here. I want to fight him man to man. Right, got these guys over here targeting this. That's going well. Over here, Elven Wood. I think this is the Elven Wood, probably of Ryan's. And Saruman is causing havoc. Now, has Lewis He hasn't got... Lewis, you got to get this, man. Jesus. Alright, so I think Lewis has survived from not having that early bit of cash. Yeah. I can definitely offer some tips as to what should have been done here. Instead of fucking around with this creep, I think, Carl, you should have just gone straight in. Right. My alerts and my troops have taken out the stables. I am happy with that. I am happy with that. That's all I wanted. I wanted to put some pressure on there. Did not want Jackson going over to help Ryan and Lewis. So, yes, more troops on the way. Probably going to lose alerts on the way back, I would have thought. There's nothing he can do. He got caught. He got caught. Right. Yes. Fair defence. Fair defence from... I didn't really have much of a force to go in and attack, but it cost 500 to build the stables. So, yeah, probably my force would cost a lot more than 500. But my forces are keeping Jackson's occupied over here, and I'm quite happy with that. Okay, over here, a lot of pikeys and Saruman, and Ryan's forces right here. Carl already under the thumb a little bit. We have to move these boys in here, Luke. They need to get stuck in. Oh, come on. He's going to get him. He's going to get him. Oh, Ryan turned around at the vital moment. Ryan playing like a fucking pro. Okay, now Lewis wants to get the ballistas out. He wants to put Carl to the sword. He doesn't want to dick around. He wants Carl facing ballistas all over the shop. Boromir. Carl feels better with Boromir. That's what he does. Everyone feels better like that. Right, pikeys. Made short work of all of these platoons of horses over here. I cancel this fucker over here so he doesn't take any of the power points. I've even got Lurt back at the right time. Berserkers starting to come out one by one. I figured to myself, this might be the sort of map where a random berserker rush could be the sort of gameplay that gets put in a fucking replay. Okay, over here, Ryan. Ryan also doesn't want Carl to have any of his stables. Not that Carl has really been troubled with that. But Ryan is getting lippy. He's going around and he's taking out all sorts. He saw what I did to him once with the Theoden and Gondor Knights rush. And now he thinks to himself, I'm going to have a bit of that. Right. Luke sending troops to their deaths. Right. Loads of troops here. Saruman, level 5. He's leveling up nicely. But is it going to be enough? It's gone a little bit sour, I think, over here. I think Lewis needs to have a few more troops... Rangers in here making short work of these buggers. Right, Jackson trying to put me under pressure right here. However, I'm not allowing him to have this stuff. I destroyed... What's he got? Oh yeah, he's got a forward base right here. Right. Builder and another builder. One builder destroyed. Doesn't really matter. This trebuchet walking into a lot of trouble. That trebuchet taking a lot of damage, but look how long it takes to be able to get this fucker. This is true, but I'm spending all of my money on these guys, that's why. Right, over here. The fight of our time is going on over here. Luke sending more and more troops. Saruman getting involved. Rangers here. This is a titanic struggle of Luke and Carl versus Ryan and Lewis. And it's right on Carl's doorstep. It is back and forth. It is very, very back and forth. Right, these berserkers are on their way. And they have to do something. They have to do something because I've spent a lot of money on trying to get these guys. Lurtz almost got tanked. And Jackson is putting me under a lot of pressure. So my little idea here needs to pay off. Lewis, unbelievably forward over here. Very, very forward. Now, I do recall Lewis mentioning after this that he didn't even realize his fortress had gone down, but he tried to use a PowerPoint and then it was all grayed out and thought, oh shit, I must have lost my fortress. Make of that sort of play as you will, but it is gone. It is gone. Now it's a good thing that he has these two siege works over here, otherwise he would be out of this game. Okay, so I start saying to Luke to come over and give me a hand here, because I need some extra troop, and bloody hell, Luke comes in with some horses and he's got to run over. He has to run over, and yes he does, and Luke spots the fucking oh no he doesn't. Alright, okay, so down here, these berserkers, ooh, they get run over a little bit. They get run over, but they make short work of all of these horses. They had their chance to run them over and they failed miserably. Now they can continue. Luke coming over. My fortress under attack, but Lurtz has taken out all of these bloody bastards over here. And I think Jackson sometimes is a bit too hell-bent on having these towers a bit too close, and then ends up losing the tower for 350 and then losing the builder for another 500. And like a bloody pro, Luke comes over and seriously helps me here, and it changes the course of that battle. And now Jackson does not have much left. His force has been wiped out. His force has been wiped out. Now I was thinking of going after Ryan's base, but I saw that he had a few platoons here, so I thought, yeah, maybe not. So I thought to myself, I'm going to go the long way, all the way over to my little enemy over here, Jackson, who's so busy on trying to attack that he forgets to defend. What did we learn? Alright, no one can I'm the one who created the Berserker Rush, and I like to bring it out just when I need to, okay? Every now and again, a little bit of a Berserker Rush, that's what times sometimes call for. Oh boy. And this, I think he's got the rally point set really far over here. And then I do the old Wildman over here, just to be able to get that done. Right. And it looks like the tide is starting to turn over here. Luke has got a lot of troops over here. Saruman level 8. Carl really needs to bring out some decent troops now. Really does need to like push these guys back. Okay. And Jackson under pressure. His base here being destroyed. I rebuilt my shit right here. Everything going well. It is a real shit mixer going on over here. And finally these guys might get to run over some of these dudes. He's dead set on being able to get them. Right. And now's the time to try and capitalize on his mistakes. So I'm putting towers up around my fortress just to help and make out. But there we go, got them on the run. The Berserkers doing their best. But over here, what's going on? It's going a bit quiet over here, boys. Got to be pushing. You've got to be pushing. This is taking too long over here. Push, 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 push. Right. How the hell is that Berserker still alive? I don't know. Right, so the Berserkers have done what they needed to. Completely wiped out Jackson's original base. He's only got this. He's sausaged. Absolutely sausaged. I don't think he's even got a builder. Has he even got a builder? Jackson, nothing. He's got money, but he's got bloody nothing. I don't think he can't see anything. I don't think he's got a builder. Shit. Well, only Jackson can be able to tell me that, but now I figure to myself, right, I've got him on the ropes, it's time to push him in with conventional forces here. It's time to finish him off. Right, over here. Saruman. I know Lewis is looking forward to getting him to level 10. He wants to get him to level 10. Oh, that was a good fireball. But now the tables are turning, and Carl and Luke have too many troops. And Ryan getting sausaged by the Drake. Oh, God. Fucka lucka ding dong. Okay, now Luke's putting the pressure over here. It's all going off. It is all going off here now. Now they're starting to turn the tide. Turn the tide on them. All of these forward bases are now in the real fucked zone. That's what they are. First things to get destroyed. Very pretty to look at and very helpful, but sometimes if you don't have any sort of backup, then you are fuckery dude. And Ryan desperately trying to save. This is what they've come down to. One platoon of Rangers, and Jackson out of the game. Out of the game. Right, now I know his Rangers were targeting Lurtz, so I send Lurtz over here and then send my troops to go and target his. And now he's on the run, and I've got one berserker left from the famous charge of just 5 minutes ago. Luke sending in shitloads of troops, as is Carl. All of this forward position that Ryan and Lewis had is now out and gone. Only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. I don't know if Saruman's still alive. Saruman might be dead. He might not have made it to level 10. The ultimate tease that Lewis was trying to get him to level 10 and he never made it. Now there's a lot of troops coming in here. A lot of troops. And I got my Pinkies over here. With Lurtz. Slowly circling. Slowly circling. Got me berserkers going around. Rohirrim from Carl. Now what is this? This looks like a fortress. A fortress going up, and it is gone. And Lewis has blown 5 Gs. 5 Gs have been blown on that. That is not good. That is not good. He is being bloody butchered. Butchered like a little piggy. Right, look at this big swathes of blue and yellow right here. Luke and Carl have come back with a vengeance. They just needed a little bit of a break. I guess taking down Lewis's fortress and his barracks back there, did it do enough to be able to put him completely off? Who knows? Quite possibly, yes. But it looks like Ryan is selling off with all of his stuff. I don't really support that. We don't like that quitter mentality. And here we go. Oh, a nice arrow volley there. It's too bad Ryan doesn't have one of those. Or does he? Yeah. Oh, he's got it. Surely he must do it there. Well, to be fair, Ryan, that is one very, very nice arrow volley. Right. And over here, I am responsible for getting all 3 of their fortresses out, and I love it. There we go. See you later. Ryan out the game, and Lewis here. This was a very, very interesting game. I guess that Jackson put so much pressure on me that I still felt that I could actually send berserkers over to help my teammates. I mean, it could have gone badly. I could have sent the berserkers out and they could have gotten run over, and then I would probably assume that very shortly thereafter, given about 5 or 10 minutes, probably Jackson would have eventually put me to the sword. So it was a bit of a risky play by myself. You know, I could have sent the 5 berserkers. They could have got done in by the Drake. They could have just randomly bumped into some cavalry or something like that. Who knows? But it just so happened to work out. I mean, obviously I used the Palantir beforehand so I could see that there was nothing at Lewis's base, but it was still a bit of a risky play that in this instance did work out. But, you know, maybe you could play that again and it would have screwed up. Luke played very, very well in this one. He came to my moment of need against Jackson. If it wasn't for Carl helping me out there, I probably would have succumbed to Jackson's pressure. But Carl kept at it. Carl kept at it here. He was struggling against both Lewis and Ryan, but managed to fight back. So Luke, I'd probably say Luke was MVP in this map, in this game, because I think without his help, I wouldn't have been able to do that berserker rush, and without his help, Carl wouldn't have been able to stay in it. So I'm not quite sure if this is really necessary. It's the end of the game. It's the end of the game. It's not necessary. Yeah. Get these guys out. They're really good if you put the war chant on them. The builder being harassed and chased. Meanwhile, converging on that last position. Quite a few things in this game had to go our way in order for this to look as easy as it looked now. But believe me, it was not easy. It was not easy at all. And the builder is dead. And as is this. Interesting game. Part 2 over. And the final part of the trilogy to come next.